And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulldogs offense will have the first possession of the game. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
To the air, it's Beck. Fires to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Townsend.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Under fire. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Back up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds a man on the right. Still running at the 40. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Stockton. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. may try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced him to complete.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab on the big throw. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got his man on the right. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! The AT unit on the field.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Green.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a 1st down.
The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Still making moves. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Caught in the backfield, it's Delp. Looking for room at the 30. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Sauer. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. Spins away from the defense. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
There he goes. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Got it behind the line. It's Townsend. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Takes it on the shovel. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Cyclones didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He'll do it himself. Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on third and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. After making his first field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. And this one is perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he muffs it. It's loose. On the move from inside his spot. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Oh, they're after him. The short hands. It's Frazier. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole spot around, right? The offensive line, running backs, receivers, it was kind of below average for every position, but the quarterback is the tone setter, the captain, and having a guy like Gunner at the helm, man, this is a dude they all trust, they all respect, and I expect this offense to bounce back in a big way.
Bring in the heat. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. 5-star backer, verbal commitment, some future help in the form of this guy, David.
Oh, ball. And these are the guys that they play running back and all over the field in high school because they're so big and strong and athletic. And it's a guy that you count on.
Turning it on! They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Quarterback on the move, still looking. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Third and short from the 49 is this four-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Sauer. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Throwing right. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Belt. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the fires toward the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. To the air. It's back. Fires to the big fella. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Sauer.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Pass passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Cyclones with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Rushes on him. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you're talking about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing. They're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. To the air on first down. And they're not on the same page there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Leaves it with the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Finding an escape route. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Turns it on in midfield. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Quickly to the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Iowa State. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away, and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. To the ground with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, he's
going deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On a little time, lets it go. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the handoff. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Touchdown, Cyclones! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pick up of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
It's complete to the right. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Gets it out fast. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to pass. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down.
Looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Iowa State! Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Stockton. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, the ball squirts out near their own goal line. Ball was loose in their own end zone, and the defense recovered it for a touchdown.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. A full dive to haul that one in. there looking to pass from the red zone. He'll get rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Pressure coming. Into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Georgia, 42.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll go right back to the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw at Stockton. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And off from the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here's a heat. Grab behind the line. It's Townsend. Now back up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation exclamation point on this one.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They got the lead late, setting up fourth down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Holds it in, the first down and more. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. On a little time,
That's it.
Receiver wasn't ready for the
wow, dude. Wow.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got out of trouble and throws. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on up.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Oh, what an exciting finish this is going to be. The offense has it one more time. One last drive, and time is winding down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Off play action on first down.
No.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough.